Women love to talk, and that is a fact which is known to everyone. And it seems that the best way to keep a woman connected to what she loves the most is buy her a mobile phone. And this fact seems to be very well understood by the mobile companies. That is why nowadays they started to come up with a lot of budgeted cell phones in the range of cell phones. And today we show you the much awaited Motorola Moto G, and certainly a budgeted cell phone. And of course, for all the Motorola lovers who've been waiting for a new cell phone, this is the one to be looked ahead for. And of course, giving it competition, we have the Micromax Canvas Turbo Mini, another budgeted cell phone coming from the range of Micromax. So let's go ahead and see how well these two pair with each other and which one can you buy for your lady. So first up, let's begin with what we women notice the first when we get a cell phone. That is the look and the design of the phone. So where we start with the Moto G at the first go, how does this look and fare for us when it comes to design and the looks? Of course, when I take it at the first in my hand, it's very comfortable to hold, very good for a girl because it's easy usage of a phone as when you hold it in the first go. It does look appealing because of the black color. It has a nice feel and touch to it. But let's go ahead and see what more does this phone have for us. Motorola Moto G sports a similar design seen on its elder sibling, Moto X, sans a decreased size. It's a good soft matte finish on the back, and the owners will have a myriad of colors, interchangeable cases to choose from. It features a 4.5-inch HD screen with an impressive pixel density of 329 ppi. Best among the smartphones in the mid-range segment. It also boasts of a nano coating on the phone, and users can answer calls even in rain. So now in comparison to the Moto G's look and design, we have the Micromax Mini, which is certainly a 4.7-inch HD screen, and this one also looks very impressive when you hold it because it's extremely light. That is a great quality of this phone, I must say. Again, very sturdy to hold in the hand, extremely light and comfortable to use, but we can only go ahead and see if this one looks better in design to the Moto G. As the name suggests, it's a smaller variant of the flagship Canvas Turbo A250. Having a pixel density of 312 ppi like its elder brother, the Turbo Mini has a unibody design, but instead of a metal, it uses plastic with a metallic finish. While the micro SIM tray is on the left-hand side, which requires a pin to help it open, the second SIM slot and micro SD slot is under the removable back panel. So here we have spoken about how well and how good do these two phones look. It's time now that we should take a little interest into how these both perform and how good are the processors, because of course we as ladies love to know what all applications we can download on them and how well would those perform, and of course we cannot forget to the factor we love to watch movies as well. So how long will the phone last? So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Unlike local smartphones that use cheap chipsets, Motorola's phone houses a processor made from the industry leader Qualcomm. It boasts a Snapdragon 400 series CPU. Working on the app was not much of a trouble. In terms of storage, Motorola loses a point as it fails to plant a microSD card slot in the Moto G, limiting its memory capacity. Moto G runs on the latest Jelly Bean version out of the box and is also slated to receive the new V4.4.2 KitKat in a few days' time. Another area where the Micromax has made a cutback is the hardware. It runs on a 1.3 GHz quad-core processor having a 1 GB RAM and has only 4 GB storage. Thanks to the near-stock user's interface, the performance of the phone is zippy. Most games ran without any issues, and the phone was also able to play Full HD videos with ease. Battery life is 1 day as expected from a 1800 mAh battery. We've spoken about important aspects of the phone, but there still remains one very important and main aspect for a woman especially, and that's the camera of her phone. We are very specific about the cameras of our phone and we really like nice pictures. So let's go ahead and see which of the camera we like more. The Moto G houses a 5-megapixel rear camera, which certainly is a decent one in its category, and health being an important feature for this phone. Photos taken from the camera in low light were grainy, but in broad daylight, pictures seem to be bright and attractive. The Micromax Canvas Turbo Mini offers a 8-megapixel rear camera which takes brilliant photographs in daylight, and even low-light images are great for sharing on social networks. Video recording is limited to 720p. Audio output is impressive for the size as it's loud enough for a small room. And before we decide and make a conclusion about how we find the phones and how well they fare, let's take a quick look at the specs. So if you're confused, you're in a fix, and you don't know which budgeted phone to go for, then of course you can go for the Motorola, as this is a new one. But yes, just miss out to the fact that it is not available everywhere. But you have the Micromax, which obviously is doing great with the brand name and is also a great offering. So here we have for you two great budgeted phones which you can go ahead and gift. Gaurav, I'm very thirsty. Could you get me a glass of water, please?
Of course! Vatican! Vatican!